Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Prince Magnum channel where hot rodding and romance do coexist. I'm your host, Prince Magnum. Welcome to another one of my live streams. Welcome to Off the Chain. Welcome to an exciting weekend ahead of us. We got a lot happening, We got a lot to get caught up on. It's mostly just going to be kind of a chill stream, but there's still going to be a lot happening, okay? Between now and Sunday, we are going to be busy as usual, okay? So we're going to get caught up to speed on that. It's just going to be another one of those exciting weekends that we can look forward to where it's still, I'm still going to be relaxing, but I'm still going to be doing what I do best, just doing what I do. What's going on? Gamer Rian BRFC, my brother from another mother, all the way across a pond. We're two cultures separated by the same language. Oh man. Hey, Ron, it's good to see you, buddy. It's going to be an exciting weekend. I'm really, really looking forward to it. It's just going to be fun. We are going to have a lot of fun this weekend. We're going to stay busy. We're going to stay active, as usual here on the channel. I know, what's going on, Raven? Tomorrow we're going to start filming the cinnamon challenges. Tomorrow's going to be it's going to be one of those days. It's going to be another Cinnamon Saturday. I know a lot of you are looking forward to seeing Cinnamon do what she do best. So it's going to be an exciting time. What's going on, Think Different? It's good to see everybody here tonight. Mostly it's just going to be kind of a chill stream. We're going to talk about current events here on the channel. First thing we got to talk about. Oh, Ian, don't forget to grab your cigarette. You got to have your smoke. I know how you get when you don't have your cigarette. It's not pretty. It's not pretty, but your brother knows, your brother from another mother. Anyhow, here we go again. We're going to talk a little bit about Project Spirit, get caught up. Oh, what's going on, Queen Bee? I will have a cigarette if I so choose. Thank you very much. I think I'm entitled. Everybody else thinks they're entitled to everything else. Why can't I be entitled to just having a cigarette, I know it's bad for me. Here we go. Oh my gosh, Raven. We had a good round. Had a real good round. You'll ground me. Oh, you'll smack me around. It's good to see everybody here tonight. It's just going to be kind of a chill stream, and we're going to get caught up on current events. We're only going to stay live for a little while today. Let me tell you all. Hey, what's going on, Chairman? Oh, you be in and out hubby's live. Okay, I understand. You got to go support the hubby. I get it. Let me get y'all caught up to speed real quick. You all know that Project Spirit's in the shop. Well, they got her in and they got the old transmission out. Everything's looking good. There is one hiccup. The auto parts place that sold me the flex plate, sometimes referred to as a flywheel, in which there's actually a difference between a flywheel and a flex plate. Flywheel is for manual transmissions, where and the flex plate is for automatic transmissions. Well, we ran into a snag. The flex plate for Project Spirit's inline 6 and the new automatic transmission, they gave me the wrong one. They sold me the wrong one. So I had to explain to them over there. They got a couple different ones to try. And I said, good news. I said, you can use one of the ones you got. You just got to take the weights off of it because it's for the V8. I said, it's the same flywheel, but there's counterweights on the outside. Most people don't know that the Windsor class V8s from Ford were all externally balanced. use the same flywheel as the inline sixes, but there's the problem. The inline sixes are internally balanced. Why they had to do it that way, it makes no sense to this guy right here. It would have made sense if they'd have, internally balanced the engine, like Chevrolet did. Anyhow. So, in a nutshell, hey, what's going on, Chevy Perez? So it's one of those things that they ran into that snag, and I'm like, in the worst case scenario, send the dang thing off to a machine shop. And in the worst case scenario, and they could take those weights off. I said, you should be able to knock those weights off. They're just welded on. And I said, and then if you don't feel, I said, if it runs a little out of balance, send it to a machine shop and they can get it balanced. And they're like, I didn't even think of doing that. What's going on, Miss Kelly? My goodness, everybody's coming in. That's what's up. So Project Spirit should be done, I'm thinking, around Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. Is anybody else getting any buffering? Because I'm not noticing any buffering whatsoever. Because usually I would get a little lag because I can actually see myself, and it's kind of spooky. But I could see, kind of what's going on. So, usually I would get a little skipping in what's happening in the video. And I'm not seeing that. So if anybody else is getting any buffering, say something so we can kind of figure out what's going on. So they ran into that snag. They found the shift. For a moment, they thought they lost the shifter to the car. I'm like, man, I had a hell of a time finding that thing. Please don't lose it. And they were like, oh no, we found it. It's okay. It was in the box that you sent with us. You're seeing some. It might be the weather again. The weather has been getting really cold out here. What's going on, filming? It's good to see everybody tonight. Like I said, tonight is going to be very exciting and talking about Project Spirit. And I was in the Eclipse chat earlier, kind of talking briefly about it, and I'll get you all caught up to speed. Tomorrow we'll begin the filming. Basically, I got lucky. Back in July, I knew that Project Spirit was coming up on her 46th birthday. Project Spirit's been rocking and rolling almost, she's going to be 46 November. Okay. Now, for those that are keeping record, she was built in November of 1974, and that's how they do. You all know how they do the stupid new car stuff. It can always get confusing. They start around September. They start building next year's model. Well, Project Spirit fell into that category, and so she was built in November of 1974. And I knew that I was going to be doing kind of like a special video for her. And anytime we do like a video montage for Project Spirit in some way, shape, or form, we always refer to it as Showing Your Spirit. That's the name of that. Basically, Project Spirit gets to name her video montages, if you will. So now that I've said that, I had done it, but I thought I'd lost the footage somehow. And I got lucky. I found it. I got lucky and found the footage, was able to get it over to the new computer. I might have to run it through the editor once, but I don't think so. It looks like it's just going to go. So tomorrow morning, after I take care of some business, I will be sitting down. Well, not necessarily sitting down. I'll be going onto the camera, kind of doing an intro and an outro for it. Then I got to edit in the actual cinematic intros and outros. But that's pretty much it. Now I'm going to ask for a little bit of input. Would you guys like me to tell Project Spirit's story? She's lucky enough to have her story still intact after all these years. And I thought it would be kind of fun to kind of, maybe touch base on that, or just do it I've now got the capabilities. Now I can narrate. And I know some of you do like the voiceover stuff that I do. And I haven't done that in a little while. But if you guys want me to do some voiceover and actually tell Project Spirit's story, I will. That's not a problem. So we could do that and kind of release it as a second video. But I will do I will film like an intro and an outro, and then of course the usual cinematic intro and outro. Now I'm going to warn y'all. This is actually cut down a lot, but there's like 2 hours of video footage on Project Spirit. We've had her almost 5 years. At the end of, in about 2 more weeks, it'll be 5 years that we've had her here on the channel. Which I didn't get to film the drive home. You guys should have seen how it used to be getting video footage back in the day with Spirit until we got the dash cams. The dash cams were the game changer here on the channel. So that was the game changer. So Spirit, we have like a big video montage of it, and we're talking about 35 minutes of nothing but Project Spirit from way back when we first got her. We're talking pictures and video from way back when she became the star of the channel. And I will again say that Project Spirit, when it comes to Project Spirit, the Prince Magnum channel is the house that Project Spirit built. And this was long before Project Lena. I know Ian's a big fan of Project Lena, that sort of thing. But let me reiterate, Project Spirit isn't the original project car for the channel. We had a different car that was the original project car for the channel, but that car does not exist anymore. So basically, in a nutshell, I think, the way it looks, it might be two different videos, but yes, Project Spirit will definitely. What's going on, Spaz? Welcome to the live stream. It's good to see you. So again, this is just kind of getting caught up to speed, just kind of a chill chat. So Project Spirit I'll film all that, get it chopped and edited and ready to go. And I'm probably going to go ahead and load it, but set it as a premiere for next, for sometime later in the week. Maybe something like Tuesday, because I won't be doing anything Tuesday. So that's kind of the plan right now. I mean, Spirit definitely deserves her own video. She has done a lot. And I know at some point I'm going to have to sit down and actually edit in a video kind of telling her backstory before she became the star of the Prince Magnum channel. And I'm definitely going to have to tell some of the stories from way back when to current date. Project Spirit has one hell of a story. Before she got to the channel, and then long since she became the star of the channel, that car's been a lot of places and done a lot of things. Where I live, the car community was in a bit of a struggle. Mainly it was kind of an old man's club, the car scene down here. And the old men now have to get used to the fact that since Project Spirit has been on the scene, doing what she does, now there's a lot of younger people now. And I hate how they kind of made it kind of an exclusive club for a long time. And I always thought that was kind of bullshit. Because the future of building cars, what's going on, Sean? The future of custom, the custom car community is the young people. So why they didn't include the younger ones is beyond my comprehension. And I think it has all to do with the fact that the younger ones were going for the import, the easy to build imports. And I think that was the problem. Well, my beef with that is that try to find the vintage steel nowadays. You're going to pay through the nose, and it's just not good. It is not good. So unless you're an old man and have a fat wallet, you weren't in the club. And now with Project Spirit, on the scene saying, hey, do what you do best and enjoy it. You can have your custom car, and it doesn't have to be the norm. And that has been probably one of the biggest contributions that car has made to the car culture down here. Because again, the car culture was suffering big time. It was an old man's kind of country club. And if you weren't an old man with a fat wallet and a classic car, you weren't allowed in. And that's kind of bullshit. So Project Spirit kind of rewrote that book, and there are now some old timers that are kind of resentful towards that car. Because of that. Kind of bullshit, but screw them old guys. We will do our own thing regardless. Now that I've said that, there's a lot to that car. I mean, as a matter of fact, I think we even have a new subscriber now. I had to call and check to see if there was this one company that had the right flywheel. Mm. We'll talk about. I can't talk any more on it. We'll just leave it at that. Any information you guys got, make sure that it's here by tomorrow morning. You know, we'll deal with that soon enough. Because every time I turned around, it was something else, and it's like I couldn't even just go up there with half the stuff because there was just too much coming in at one point. And so I had to, what's going on, Mikey G? If you guys haven't seen the video with Mikey G, the last video that was premiered, you are missing out. And he was a good sport about it. He was a real good sport about it. It was funny. It was hilarious. We had a good time, and I was not going to load that video without Mike G's permission because I didn't want him to think that in any way, shape, or form would I be picking. But it was meant to be funny, and it was. I laughed every time I look at that video. I laugh, and that's what it was meant to be. And he was such a good sport about it. If you guys don't know Mike G, he's an amazing guy. Just one of those guys that YouTube definitely needed him, and he's so funny, so funny. I get such a kick out of him. But yeah, it was so funny because Princess Faye really wasn't a big fan of the crickets at the end of that video, but the cricket sound that I edited in, but it was so doggone funny to me. Um, so if you've not seen that premiere from yesterday evening, you are missing out. I'm doing fantastic tonight. It wasn't a bad day at work. I got to go into work for a couple hours tomorrow, but it's mostly just little things, kind of getting ready for the winter. Winters here in Missouri are it can get really cold. Sometimes you get a lot of snow, sometimes you don't. It's hard to say. I've got a funny feeling that we're going to have a worse winter than we did last winter, and last winter was pretty rough. This winter, I got a feeling is going to be even worse, which we kind of needed. This summer was weird too. I've never seen a summer like this where it was as rainy as it was. Beyblade. I don't play Beyblades, but I know some kids that do, good kids. My son likes them. I don't know enough about them, to be honest with you. Oh no, Off the Chain. The title for Off the Chain, uh the title and what it's designed to be is it's meant to be fun. Think about it. You know, I you know, uh the title Off the Chain, think of it like in the old days it used to be you had to keep if your dog was an outside dog, you put him on a chain, and as soon as you release that chain, the dog would take off running like a bat out of hell. And just take off running. And the idea behind the title is it's kind of like that. I keep myself. I don't know any Portuguese. I apologize. I really only know two languages, English and bad English, to be honest with you. I never learned. I come from a time frame when you didn't necessarily have to learn a second language. I kind of kick myself. I should have learned other languages, but I didn't. That was my own stupid fault. I had plenty of opportunity, but I didn't. Um, you know, uh, just like a lot of people my age, we really didn't think we needed it. So I kind of come from a different time frame. So I only know two languages, English and bad English. I apologize. Um, but no, so that's kind of the rundown with Project Spirit. Project Spirit, they're just having a little bit of difficulty. Everything else seems to be going just fine, other than the flex plate. The flex plate is, in a nutshell, The hold up. Everything else bolts up into place though. That's our only hold up. Um, Now, this weekend, again, I got to film an intro and outro, a segment for the video montage for Project Spirit. Then after that, it's to get down to work on the recording of the Cinnamon Challenge, the Cinnamon Fortnite Challenge. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with that, the way that this works is you don't have to be live. I won't be live for it, but it'll be recorded. And what it is that we go in and I act out the Cinnamon character. And while acting out the Cinnamon character, I will be saying the usual Cinnamon innuendos and be putting them in different places, and that sort of thing. The objective is to see how many times you laugh. So it's a try not to laugh challenge at Cinnamon in Fortnite, okay? And literally it's going to be try not to laugh at Cinnamon in Fortnite. That's the name of the title. Yes, if I didn't say it, cold over, welcome to the live stream. I do apologize if I did not say that. How rude of me if I didn't. Thank you, Sean. Always on the ball, Sean. Yeah, it's you. So that's kind of the whole crux of it. We will begin filming that. The first one out of the gate will be Gamer in BRFC. Now I know he said that he was going to go live for that, and he was going to have the face cam on himself, and he was going to be, he was going to, just be, he was going to hold a straight face and everything. We're gonna see how that turns out. I don't know. He might be the only one that, if he's able to pull it off, he might be about the only one. I believe that will survive that. I know Raven said he definitely wants to do it. I know a couple other people said they wanted. I think even Pinky said she wanted to do it. So when we set a time, we will go live, and basically the objective is for poor Ian not to laugh at Cinnamon throughout that. Now, as I'm recording, when I go to edit, the way that I will edit it together is I will basically kind of make a counter, and every time someone laughs, I will add the number. Now, if you go into an uncontrollable laughter, we're just going to say broken counter at that point. You just broke that son of a gun, I think even Queen Bee said she wanted to do it. TFZ said he wanted to be involved with that one. So it'll be a double thing. So I'll have to do 2 counters at that point. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And that'll definitely be a premiere video. We're just going to try to get everybody. We might even do after we get some of the main ones that definitely said they wanted to do it. Oh, you think Queen's gonna break it for sure? Probably double broken. After that, the other thing that we'll be definitely doing is we might even do groups where we get an entire group together, and how many people lose their stuff when Cinnamon says something of the innuendo nature. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Again, if you play Fortnite, definitely you can get involved, and we will have as much fun as we possibly can. It's all about having fun. Chuckles will count. Snickers will count. If you giggle, I mean, that's still a laugh. So heads up, we're going to count it. And you have a half an hour, of playing Fortnite with Cinnamon. So, and of course we released the Cinnamon compilation, which was about a week ago, as of tomorrow, and doing very well. I might add, I think everyone really enjoyed, the skin that Cinnamon chose to run with. I know you can't wait, Raven. And if you do go live, you don't have to, if you want to do a live stream with Cinnamon, you don't have to have the face cam. You can just, run it. Okay. All I have to do is catch you laughing. Okay. That's really all that there is. Um, and the reason why we chose Fortnite for this, most definitely because it is a cross-platform setup. I operate on PC. I know a lot of you do PlayStation 4. I think there might even be a couple of you on Xbox. I think Pinky's on the Nintendo Switch Lite. So yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun with this. So anybody who wants to do it can do it. I know Life with Ron. Ron said he wanted to do it, and he's even gonna dress the part himself if he goes on Facecam. Um, I think he said he was gonna call himself Spice, so it's gonna definitely be interesting. I know he was definitely we were talking about that today, and I'm looking forward to it. Basically, what'll be Saturday for me? Saturday morning for you? Well, if it'll be Saturday closer to the afternoon for you, Ian. Which I'll shout at you. Make sure that you're not busy. I'll try to catch you in between your live streams tomorrow and see whenever you're ready. We'll holler at each other later. Like I said, I'm not going to stay live for super long. Now, I know Spaz is here. I got to holler at her. We've got to get settled down, and I need to pass you my phone number because I'm not always in I'm not always in Discord. Hey, what's going on? The other Simon, Henning's Way Life. Welcome, Simon. It's good to see you, buddy. But yes, I got to pass her my phone number so we can be a little bit easier to get a hold of me because I have a hard time, kind of, sitting down with Spaz because as soon as she feels good enough, I definitely want to do those two podcasts that she definitely wanted to have me involved in. Get your questions ready, especially for the ones for Cinnamon. Now, on the Pinky in the house, welcome to the live stream, Pinky. It's good to see everybody here again tonight. Again, Project Spirit is in the shop. She's doing. That's awesome, Simon. Well, we have another Simon that comes in here, and he's really cool. He does an amazing live stream himself. He does these really cool live streams, and he might pop in here in a bit. When he does, most definitely, I'll holler at him. He does these. He only streams once a week, but he does these. I'm already looking to see how Pinky does in her recorded session with Cinnamon. I'm curious how that's going to go because Pinky has this way about her that's just really fun. I always get a kick out of her. There you go. And Ron's an amazing guy. We had an awesome chat earlier in Messenger, and it was so much fun. I had a great time. I wish it was one of those things. I kind of had a lot of stuff on the plate as it was, but and I didn't get a chance to bounce back in. But I was just really glad to hang with you guys over in the Eclipse Messenger chat, and you guys are really awesome. You accepted me with open arms. I have a different way about myself, and you guys didn't even care. You didn't even care. It was really cool how you guys just say, hey man, you're one of us. You're one of us, brother. And that was really awesome. And Ron now has Fortnite. So him and I have already talked about him doing the Cinnamon Challenge, which it sounds like it's going to be more or less both of us kind of going back and forth, seeing who can make who laugh. So it's definitely going to be a lot of fun. A lot of Eclipse love there. Of course, they also said that we should do a podcast together. That would be a lot of fun. And I've already said that I definitely would love to. If I did my own podcast, I would have to do a romance podcast. And I'd have to get up real close, like kind of like this, and go, "Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Prince Magnum channel, where hot rodding and romance do coexist. I'm your host, Prince Magnum. Welcome to another evening of surviving romance." There you go, kind of like that, you know. Got that voice, don't I? Perfect for those romance live streams. I could have been a radio DJ, I think. I think I could have done it, but you know, it is what it is. So now that we've kind of crossed that bridge, again, you know, as soon as Spaz is feeling well enough, I know she's had a lot of stuff kind of come down on her. I definitely want to hang out with her and on her podcast. Get your questions ready, Spaz, because I know, you know, there's supposed to be two different ones. One where Princess Faye and I sit down and she will ask us like a million questions. Be a lot of fun there. And the other one is going to be where gets to interview Cinnamon. Cinnamon will be a guest, you know, make a guest appearance in her podcast, and I'm really looking forward to that. You know, it's been an exciting year, hasn't it? I mean, here on the channel, I mean, we have been busy as frick, you know, which that brings us to the watch hours. I know all of you have been asking. So here's the new numbers on the watch hours. We only lack 540 as the beginning of this live stream. 540 watch hours is all we need. That is how close we are. So we're getting much, much closer. Along with that, the Prince Magnum channel has finally loaded its second TikTok video. The Prince Magnum channel is over on TikTok. The second TikTok video is up, and it is of none other than Project Spirit laying down rubber. It was cool as hell. And it's a video that we have here on the channel anyway, so it's really kind of cool. It's just been there. So the Prince Magnum channel is on the go. We're on the move. We have been busy, staying very active right here on YouTube and now on TikTok. And I'm not really super active, but we're staying active on TikTok. So we now have two videos up there. So we have one of Project Spirit, and the other one, the original aircraft remover, is also on TikTok. And it has been taking some views, not a lot, but some views. Ironically enough, it has actually had a few good hits. Miss Kelly has definitely shouted out that video, so most definitely we are continuing to move forward. But the Prince Magnum channel is only 540 hours away from monetization. That is how close we are. I mean, how close can you get? I mean, we're so close we can taste it. Just yum, 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 yum. But right now we're also I'm fighting against myself. The reason why I'm literally fighting against myself for watch time hours is because around this time last year I was releasing some really kick-ass videos, and those videos have taken a lot of hits. So literally I'm fighting against myself. Not easy when you're fighting against yourself like that. I'm my own worst enemy, if you will. And the way the watch time hours goes is it's 4,000 watch hours within a 12-month period. So literally, I'm literally battling against myself from last year. So where it's going to make sense is within that time frame. Now, if you're a content creator and you do uploaded videos, the way that I'm going to explain this is with that 12, you know, within the first week of a video, a regular video is the most important time. And for that video, after that, 1v1 Prince versus Cinnamon. Oh, that would be interesting, wouldn't it? That would be I might be able to actually come up with something like that. I might be able to actually do that. Now, for tomorrow, because we will not be, for earlier in the day. It is a cinnamon Saturday. So I'll be working on a cinnamon content all day tomorrow. Would you all like a cinnamon video? There is another cinnamon video ready to go at any point you guys are ready. And the cinnamon video ready to go is Cinnamon Saves the World Fortnite. And it's where she battles it out against the forces of darkness in Fortnite, in the Save the World side of Fortnite, which I enjoy every now and again. So that is definitely on the list of things. How are you? For those that would like to see her, Zelda. Look at Zelda. Who doesn't love kittens? Be sure to share out the stream. Be sure to share. Oh, Pinky says yes. Okay. Well, then I will definitely, after I get home from work, we'll start loading that video. It'll take a couple hours, and I'll set it as a premiere so you guys can watch it. And I'll doze off and on. Basically, when I get home from taking care of business, most definitely we'll take care of it. So it'll be good. It'll be good. It's like, no, Cinnamon's saving the world. You'll like it, Ian. You'll like it. Lots of retro video game music in there. You will, I promise you'll at least enjoy the retro video game music. Oh, come on. Be sure to share out the live stream for the channel that brings a kitten on. Anyhow. She wanted to sit in my lap, and she wanted to be outside with me. And now I think she's like, I just want you to help me. Here, we'll just do this. There we go. Yeah. Who doesn't love kittens? I love kittens. So she just a little ball of fur purring away. Who doesn't love? Yeah, come on. We all love kittens. Even you, Ian. I know you love kittens. To some degree. So that is pretty much the excitement for the weekend. It's going to be a Cinnamon Saturday. Along with that, along with the Cinnamon Saturday, Sunday, I'm not 100% sure what we're going to be doing. Oh, who doesn't love cats? Yes. So right now, like I said, we are getting much, much, much closer to our watch time goal, which is 4,000 hours of watch time, which when we get to about 200 left to go, I'm going to go ahead and set everything up with AdSense and my along with my PayPal and everything. And when it does happen, we're definitely going to do a live stream of some sort. And we're just going to make a big night of it. A big celebration. Because it'll be the second time in the life of the Prince Magnum channel that we will have made monetization. The first one wasn't a big celebration. It was kind of like I announced it to everybody. I told everyone about it, and to everyone I knew in my Facebook community, and a lot of people were like, "This is this is awesome news." And then when the adpocalypse happened and we were affected by that, I lost the monetization. There was no way I could go from 150 all the way up to 1,000. We have 3 cats. We have Taver, we have Galaxy, and we have little bitty Zelda, the baby. She's the baby. Yeah. Please note her little beauty mark. Okay, here. Oh, you want down? Okay. You can come back whenever you want. Yeah. Taver, he's getting to be an old cat. He's about 7 years old. and we've had him almost his whole life. And you know, he's taken care of me when I have my post traumatic flashbacks. He takes care of me. So, you know, that's going to be exciting. Along with everything else, I don't know. I don't think we're going to be streaming Monday or Tuesday. I need to back off a little bit on my streams. Princess Faye's orders. She kind of feels that I've been putting a lot of time into the channel. So Monday will probably be another upload, which is fine, because I've got a video to finish editing sometime this weekend, and basically it was a cook-off amongst the members of the Eclipse, and they were kind enough to let me in on this collab. And big shout outs to you guys for allowing me to kind of get in on your collab. You know, you guys again accepted me with open arms. You know, just big streamer hug to all of you in the Eclipse. Big streamer hug. And basically, what happened was is that, you know, some people made like one big dish out of the ingredients that was listed for the collab. I kind of made just a big meal instead, and I have to finish editing that content, and I'm really looking forward to this. I think this is going to be a great opportunity to show off some of my editing skills and things like that, which I do need to film one more scene. Other than that, it's ready to go. I just got to splice it all together. That also brings to mind, I actually, yeah, let me get to that. For those that do not know, Tuesday Night Madness, I do not stream. I will not stream. I might do an uploaded video, but let me explain. Tuesday Night Madness is where after work I get a couple hours of sleep and I jump over into Gamerian BRFC's channel and I hang out in his open lobby. I've kind of been kind of like a staple now for a good while in that particular stream. He's been very kind to let me in there, and it brings some of my supporters over. It brings some of his over here. You know, through Ian, we have probably picked up a good bunch of you. And there's even a bunch of you now that I have gotten to know even more. Like Raven. Raven's been, you know, I've got to do so much with Raven. He lets me into his channel. And hanging out with so many of you has been just an absolute joy. I will say right now, Fortnite is not usually my style of shooter game, but it's a lot of fun with friends. And I will say right now, I have been having a blast playing Fortnite with you guys. It is so much fun. And, you know, I enjoy it. I enjoy it. I have so much fun with you guys. Oh, Raven is a legend. He's, you know, just an amazing, you know, he's an amazing gamer. You know, where I'm mostly retro, Raven is just, I mean, he's off the hook, man. You know, he's very, very talented. He's a very talented modern gamer. For me, it's a lot of retro games and things like that. Of course, all of you have seen me do Legend of Zelda, the original Legend of Zelda. Oh yeah, I've been having so much fun with you guys. You know, and I appreciate you guys bringing you know, this old coot along with you guys playing Fortnite. It's so much fun. And now to be able to share the compilation videos and everything, I've got a total of 2 more compilation videos ready to go. I've got to finish it and put the opening and ending to it. But I even have one that's about 21 minutes long now. It'll be a smidge longer than that with the opening and the ending stuff, where we took a round together. And it was, you know, all I got to do is, well, no, it's already got the music to it. So that is ready to go. And you guys are going to love the title of it. I'm not going to tell you. So that one's pretty well ready to go. And again, there's, you know, hi, Queen. You know, we're just kind of getting caught up on the weekend. It's going to be an exciting weekend. The objective by the end of this weekend is to have enough content kind of built up because Princess Faye has ordered that I slow down on the streams a little bit. I need to take some time, and she wants me to spend a little bit more time, and I think she's enjoying the premiere videos herself. So she wants me to spend a little bit more time in what the channel has really been known for. Am I being good? If I'm not, do I get a spanking? That's the question here. I mean, really, you know. Um, so that's kind of a lot of the stuff that's going on for the weekend. I'm basically, when I'm not live or there's not I'm not premiering something. I'm basically going to be busting tail, trying to get content built up because, like I said, Princess Faye has put her foot down. I do need to back off. You are more than welcome to have her. Anyhow, I'm pretty sure somewhere she's probably working on a paddle just for me. Anyhow, so that is what's going on. Ian, smoke time. So that's kind of the nature of what's going on. Now, we are working up to where we will be doing another fire pit live stream. That is definitely on the plate. I definitely want to do another fire pit live stream. I know you guys would enjoy that. So we're staying busy. Again, Project Spirit should be out of the shop before we know it. If not, we're just gonna have to wait a damn minute. I'm once oh yes, tomorrow is Cinnamon's Day. Um I already basically said there's another Cinnamon video ready to go. Cinnamon saves the world in Fortnite. Literally, it's titled Cinnamon Saves the World Fortnite. Pretty cool. Sweetest Day, huh? Uh-oh, sounds like an anniversary of some sort. Um, that's pretty much the game plan right now. No, I've never heard of it. To me, every day I'm supposed to be doing something for the other half. That's just the way it rolls. So I didn't know that. Um, that's kind of the game plan right now. Tonight is just kind of getting caught up to speed, just chill. Wang Chung is, as, you know, as it was said in the movie Born in East LA. Yeah, those of you who've never seen it, damn good movie. So we're staying busy. We're staying busy this weekend. I know at some point that I need to get on to another romance stream of some sort. Need to get to work on that. The last one, that sort of thing. I've decided that after the whole aftermath of the magic show live, that I'm probably just going to go ahead and record one. That way, people can show their kids at any time they want, and there's no way that we can get the problems that we had before, even with a premiere. We should be okay. Trying to do a magic show, and people are bringing drama. It's like, really, 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 could you guys do this at another time? But it is what it is. So I definitely want to do that. Load a video of kind of a magic show. Bum bum. you know. Um, so yeah, I know for some of you, you're excited to have Cinnamon doing what she does. May the gods save us now. Real quick, let me get you all caught up to speed on the other part of Cinnamon. One of my buddies was showing it off, and everyone's like, "Oh my god!" How about Cinnamon doing a magic show? Ah, that would be interesting, wouldn't it? That might be something that we might have to toy with a little bit. We might have to toy with that one. I don't know how. I mean, I would have to see how the act would go. In a dress. Maybe she should be done up as Harley Quinn. I know Chairman wouldn't like that too much. I don't know how that would go. But yes, most definitely, we're going to try to get Cinnamon, hey, what's going on, Megan? Good to see you in the stream. I seen you were live with Doug earlier, and I didn't get a chance to get over there and say hi to you guys, but. Oh, yeah, I know all of you. I know a lot of people really enjoy the Cinnamon character. And again, I'm going to say right now that Cinnamon was really supposed to be a one off, but like a lot of television shows, that one off turns into where, you know, that character continues to keep coming back. And now we have developed that character, and that character is popular, you know. Which that brings to mind a friend of mine at work actually said, of all the things you do, the custom cars, you do the romance, and then turn right around, what gets you attention? Dressing up as a drag queen. And I'm like, yeah. And we laughed about it. We thought it was kind of funny. But a few people were like, "Oh my God, that is our Prince Magnum." I can't even. No, no, and you know, you've been streaming. I know you have. You've been getting caught up. You just got back from the hospital not too terribly long ago, and big shout out to Megan. She was dealing with pneumonia in both of her lungs, and she was in rough shape in the hospital and everything. I'm glad that you're home. I'm glad you're doing better. I was definitely worried about you. I said a lot of big prayers for you to my higher power and hopes that you would make it home quickly, and you pretty well did. I'm glad that you're back. I'm glad to see you doing what you're doing. Um, you know, just a sweet personality right there. Miss Megan is a wonderful, wonderful person here on YouTube as well. One of those kind of people that you just got to get to know, and that is our Megan within the members of the Eclipse. May you always continue to bring happiness into everybody's life, doing what you do. Just a wonderful personality. I mean, she was also in the Eclipse chat, the messenger chat, and we were just chatting away, and we had a lot of fun. I had so much fun with you guys, talking with you guys today. It was a great joy to be with you guys, and to just kind of talk about whatever was on our twisted little minds. Um, we had a lot of laughs, and a lot of, oh my gosh, they said that. Gina was there, and we had a lot of good, we had a lot of fun, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Good times here on the Prince Magnum channel. um you know there you go. And see, that's Gay Marie and BRFC. I'm going to tell y'all right now, that's he's an amazing friend to the Prince Magnum channel as well. Oh, Megan, it's people like you that build me up, that make me who I am. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm definitely going to have to join you guys in a Zoom chat sometime here in the near future. I'm definitely going to have to do that, which I know the link was dropped earlier, but I was hanging out with the gang on Fortnite, and we were having a lot of fun there too. Yeah, he's a good guy, a really good guy. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. The Sonnies were giving a call. Um, Big shout out to my Sonnies brothers and sisters, in the Sonnies. Just wonderful, wonderful people over there as well. Love them guys. They're such big supporters. I mean, there's been days that, I was feeling down in the dumps and they built me right back up. I'm not gonna lie. There's days that even dear old Prince Magnum doesn't feel good. There's days that I struggle too, just like everybody else. Have a bad day at work and stuff like that, and Princess Face stuck at work, and I just need somebody to talk to, and the Sunnies come through every time, just like you guys in the eclipse. Oh, I think you'll enjoy it, Megan. If you do, you are welcome to also take the cinnamon. Try not to laugh at cinnamon Fortnite challenge. You will definitely be welcome to do it. Um, Real quick, has anybody seen Meowdred and Minion? I have not seen them in a little while. I've been missing them guys. Love them guys. I haven't seen them in a while. Anybody know how they're doing? I've been wondering. I haven't seen them in a minute, and I've been wondering how they're doing. I haven't even seen them in live, and I always got updates when they would go live. I haven't seen them in a while. Oh, somebody tell me something on that. Because I know their young man. He was always such a joy on the pre-show for Tuesday Night Madness. I always get a kick out of him. Such an amazing little guy. Which also brings to mind, if you guys have not seen the do-it-yourself budget hot rodding video, A Birthday to Remember, I definitely recommend it here on this channel. It's one of my all-time favorites that I've gotten to do. So much fun. I had a great time. It was so much fun. So much fun. I need coffee. I need coffee. Oh, I can understand. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. Well, um, again, if you guys have never seen Tuesday Night Madness, you definitely need to make sure that you get over there and see it. Which also brings to mind, while I'm on the subject of things that we're doing here on the channel and everything. Again, I do not stream. I don't do much on Tuesdays, simply put, because I want to make sure that as much attention gets over there to Ian's channel as possible. Because I'm going to tell y'all, he's definitely one. I honestly believe he deserves more support than I do, because just the personality alone. And I worked my ass off to get where I'm at. All right, Raven, you rest well, brother. That reminds me, I got a video where Raven and I took a match together, a couple of them. I got some video footage I got to finish editing. It's going to be a lot of fun. We had a good time. Had a real good time. So much fun. It was exciting. We had a great time. He put one up, but he didn't edit it like I would. So mine will be, it'll be a little bit different between his and mine, but it definitely was worth it. I mean, yeah, you rest well, Raven. So, and just, there we go. All right, so that's pretty much kind of the weekend ahead of us. Monday will probably, it was an amazing time. We had a great time. Looking forward to the next time we do it. And we tagged up and we kicked some tail end everywhere. Oh, you have more to upload? There you go. There you go. Yeah, Raven carried my ass again. He carried my ass. I'm not going to lie. Raven's that good. Funny thing, I can go into a match by myself and I'm all over the place. Just tearing it up. I hook up with you guys that are kick ass at Fortnite, and I can't do shit. I can't do diddly dick. I'm telling you, man. You guys pretty well got that nailed down. Ian and I'll tag up, and he's the one getting all the kills, and I'm the one I'm just there. Oh, bullshit, man. Well, that one match where I got the final kill, but you got all the kills before that. I mean, you were rocking and rolling, brother. I mean, what, you took out what, about at least 10% of the roster that came in against us. And then I ended up getting the final kill in that one video that you already posted. Kick-ass video. And it was real funny because what ended up happening was it got to the point where we had to start taking down all the builds because the other guy was just building like crazy. And I'm like, that's where he is. That is exactly where he is. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, you have proof that I carried you? Okay. Okay, whatever, brother. But it was that final match, and like I said, I knew where the son of a gun was. I knew where he was hiding. And I shot the build out from underneath him. Well, he had built up so high, it was fall damage that got him. I didn't even lay a single shot on that dude. You take care tonight, there, Chairman. Thank you for being here, buddy. Big streamer hug to the chairman. Yeah, that dude, he came down hard. I mean, he hit hard. I mean, just splattered. And it's like, there we go. Good match. It was a good match. Raven carried my ass through that one. It was a damn good match, but it was a lot of fun. Oh, okay. Okay. And then, of course, we had the premiere video from yesterday where, it was a 3-man handicap in squads, and it was Gamer Ian, BRFC, Mike G, and yours truly. And it was a good joke. I'm doing fantastic filming. I'm doing fantastic. I'm glad that everybody's here. We're all getting caught up on everything that's been happening. I'm just glad that everyone's here. Oh, you saw that video? And Mike G he was such a good sport about it. I'm so grateful that he was. Bullshit. You guys carry my ass a lot, but I'm grateful that you guys bring me along. Well, I'm glad you're doing good. It's been a wonderful evening. I meant to be relax. Yeah, that was really awesome. He was such a good sport about it. And it was one of those things that I had to talk to him before I could actually load that video, because if he said, no, I really don't want you to do that. If he at any point did not feel comfortable, I would have immediately said, then that video goes away. We will not use that video. And I would have pulled the kills from it, and that would have been it. Just like that. I would have just pulled the kills from it and put that into one of the next compilations. But he was totally cool. He was such a good sport about it. And it was in good fun. He knew that, I told him, I said it was never to make fun of you. I said, I hope you would understand that. I said, it's meant as, comedy. And he's like, yeah, man, please. I can't wait to see it. So as soon as I got off the phone with him from Messenger, because we had a Messenger chat talking about it. And I said, if you're not comfortable with it, I won't load it. And he said, no, I want to see it. And he said, the way you described it, he said, I've got to see this video. And I loaded it, and it's been nothing but laughs. As a matter of fact, a friend of mine today, I played the video for him, and when it got to the part where there was crickets at the end, he just lost it. He said, the crickets got me. The crickets definitely got me. It was so funny because it was like, where's the laughing going to come in? And I think honestly, the crickets was the icing on the cake. It really made that video. But what probably I could have even gotten away without the crickets, because it turned into Mike. And so, Ian, if you haven't seen it yet, you're gonna love it. I promise. And even put a special shout out to both of you in that video. It was nothing but fun. And He was such a good sport about it. I mean, just such a good sport. And again, that just goes to show he's a true trooper, you know. About 5 to 6 minutes of just nothing but comedy. You know. Right. Oh, the moped, greatest moment ever. Oh, if you missed out on the drag racing video, it was so much. What Ian's referring to is we went to the Bonterre drag strip, and at the Bonterre drag strip, there was they had vehicles of all sizes and shapes. Well, they brought out the drag bikes, the motorcycles for the drags, and these guys were just rocking it. Well, they needed one guy to be a stand-in, and there wasn't enough motorcycles there, so the stand-in was a guy on his moped, and this guy, that was like his third run already when I broke out, videoed that was already like his third run I'd seen him do, and he was a true sport about it. Hi, honey. I loves you. I loves you. I'm glad you're on break before you break something. Um, yeah, that was the moped. That was the moped that Ian's referring to. He was This guy was totally cool, and you could hear in the background the announcer saying, "Well, while so and so is making his run, we have enough time for everyone to go over to the concession stands and get themselves a hot dog," which we kind of did that right after that clip. We were there for a good while, and of course, we even live streamed a lot of footage from the drag strip, and it was really exciting. Which, with the weather getting cold, they won't be running, so we'll have to wait till spring. Also, at some point, I need to get you guys over there so y'all can see the circle track that we have. I know, baby, you'll be home before you know it. We have to get over to the circle track. There's a circle track over in Farmington. Okay, honey, I love you too. Have fun. But there's a circle track over in Farmington. It's an old dirt circle track. But they run stock cars, sprint cars over there, and I think you guys would really enjoy seeing the races there. I think it would be a lot of fun for you guys to see the races there, and I definitely want to get some video footage of that. Which that also brings to mind at some point. I want to talk to those people over at that circle track and see if they want one night to help try to raise money for the children's home that's over in Farmington. There's an actual children's home that they're always struggling for money. And these are like the kids that, it's not quite like an orphanage, but along those lines where it's troubled kids and the parents have given up hope. So it's kind of like that. And these kids really struggle. And I want to try to talk to those folks over there at the circle track and see if one night, as the channel progresses and gets a little bit bigger, maybe if there wouldn't be a possibility of the channel kind of working with the people over there at the circle track in Farmington to help raise money for the children's home. That is definitely on the agenda, where we might be actually live streaming from that track, and all the proceeds would go to the children's home. Over in Farmington. That's definitely something that I've looked forward to trying to do. Maybe working with them and trying to help raise, trying to do the charity thing. I've toyed with the idea for a little while now, and with the whole pandemic, I wasn't able to do it. But we're definitely looking at that this time. Sometime this next year. Definitely something on the agenda. And Princess Faye and I have talked about going over there anyway, so it would work out. So that's pretty much the exciting stuff right now. I mean, like I said, we're just kind of looking ahead. I've got enough projects to keep me busy well into next year for the channel. And of course, more video footage, more videos about Project Spirit and Project Lena. Yes, Ian, I know Project Lena. There's going to be lots and lots more with both cars. We are definitely keeping that at the forefront. The Prince Magnum channel will always be at its forefront. Custom cars and romance, no matter what. We will definitely keep that at our forefront because that's just how we roll, you know. So again, if you have been keeping up, we are, 540 hours away from monetization. That is how close we are. So definitely excited about that. Definitely excited. I know I'm looking forward to seeing what else happens. Where we go from here. Tonight it's, yeah, you did. Again, just send me anything you got or call your local police department and turn it over. Um, if you send me if you don't want to send, you don't feel comfortable sending anything to me, just send me an email so I can send you something. And I know I gave that out yesterday. I really don't want, it's one of those things that, I mean, you know, I can't do anything more than basically my hands are tied in helping until, basically you get in touch with me. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Um, you know, yeah, they're totally welcome to get in touch with me. They can get in touch with me. I'm not sure whereabouts you live, but you don't need to give me, they're welcome to get in touch with me and I will do everything I can to help them on their end and vice versa because it is ridiculous. But we won't talk any more about that. Like I said, I can't do anything more from here. Um, so that's kind of it. I can't do anything more than what has already been done. Yeah, it is. It is. Um, there's more to it than that. It's kind of hard to explain. But again, just get in touch with me through email, and I'll send you any information I got, and I can even send you my contact information. I'm one of those YouTubers. I have no problem talking to people. It's I try to make myself accessible. You know, um, it's the best way I could put it is some creators, which this is fine. This is fine. Some creators have this whole thing that they don't want to get in touch with their public. And there's nothing wrong with that. Some people don't feel comfortable with that. But in my particular case, I'm perfectly okay with talking with anyone that supports me. I'm just like everybody else, just I'm just a knucklehead, just trying to make his way, and share what I've got. Whatever, it may be big, really big to some people. It may not be that big to others. Uh, you know, it just depends on how you look at it. But what I got is, to offer, that's what I've got. But at the same time, I don't want to make myself one of those creators that you only can know me from the other side of the camera. I don't mind stepping out on the other side of the camera and getting to know the people that support me, and that's just the way that I've been. And I hope I never lose that edge. And I believe that is one of the edges that I have kind of added to my repertoire here on the channel. Uh, the ability to step out from behind the camera and mingle with everybody else. And yeah, I figured he would try that. No, he won't. Again, I can't do anything until you guys send me something. All right? I can't do anything. Ian, I'll have to explain it to you later. It will not be in a live stream, but I'm going to have to explain it to you later, brother. I'll have to kind of corner you later on, which we're going to be shutting down the stream here pretty soon anyways. This is just kind of a chill stream anyhow. And I'm probably going to jump back onto Fortnite, for a little bit. And I can clue you in as long as you're not live. I won't talk about it out in the open. We're going to try to keep that, it's nasty stuff, brother. Nasty stuff. It is what it is, So that's kind of how it stands, Like I said, guys, I can't do anything more until you send me something, okay? Which, kind of a heads up, it sounds like it's just, even if it's not true, the fact that he's saying it is still a cry for help. Okay? It's a cry for us. He's just, yeah. He's seriously disturbed, So that's kind of where all that stands, it's, I don't know what to think. This is sicker than I anticipated, which I will say right now, I almost get the feeling like he's practically screaming, that he doesn't want to be a part of society. That's kind of what I'm hearing. But, hey, who am I? I'm not a psychologist, Well, there's no way he could be parked outside of your house. He doesn't drive. No way. He might have said he was, but no, he wasn't. I wouldn't worry. But anyhow, he doesn't drive. Let's see, where was I? Anyhow, so that's kind of the weekend ahead of us. We've got an exciting weekend. I'm going to be very busy, working on the next videos, which edited content is right where I'm at home. Live is fun, but edited is where I feel the most comfortable. Edited content has always been kind of the one thing that I was really good at. Again, I can't do it, turn it over to the local police department. And anything you send me will just be a big help. That's all I can do. I can't do any more. Which again, part of some of the things I'll be doing this evening is screenshotting everything that you guys say in chat too, to back up anything you send me. Right. It's just, yeah. I don't know what to say. There's nothing I can do, But anywho, well, Joe, that would put you in my neck of the woods. That would put you in my neck of the woods. Which it's been getting weird down here. It's been getting really weird down here. I don't know what to say to that. This area used to be so damn quiet. I kind of miss that. When did the freaks come out, Damn. Oh, Weather's even getting colder already. Gosh dang, I can't believe how cold it's been getting. Kind of. Kind of. I kind of live on the edge of town. Yeah, kind of on the outskirts. I kind of live on the edge where, I mean, I could still walk into town if I wanted to. It's literally like I could walk over to the. Okay, so he's aware of it. Okay, good deal. You know, well, that's true, Ian. Which sometime I need to tell you some of our history. It's actually quite interesting. Um, Ironically enough, you know, we, I'm actually old enough to remember the days when your prime minister was Margaret Thatcher, and I know some people have a beef with her, but she was tough as nails. When British SAS were practicing, they practice with the live rounds. For those that do not know, they don't play around. British SAS is like our special forces. They don't mess around. And Margaret Thatcher and one of her aides had to sit in a room and kind of play the part of like they were being held hostage. And they came in, and her aide was like panicking, and she's like, "Quit being a sissy." And I mean, she was that tough. I mean, just total professional about what she had to do to help the British SAS. And big shout out to the British Armed Forces. Those guys are tough as nails, and I know they've fought shoulder to shoulder with some of my brothers, and even as far back fighting shoulder to shoulder with some of my grandparents during the World Wars. Uh, Special shout out to those folks in the British Armed Services. Amazing folks, amazing folks. Um, I've got nothing but respect for those guys and gals. Just tough as nails. And we also have, well, we also have currently right now a veteran of someone from the British Armed Services who served his country in the UK and served his time, and we are very grateful that he has joined us this evening as well. And that would be our dear friend, Gay Marine BRFC, served with Her Majesty's Royal Marine Corps and did some time for his country, and a true hero within the Maverick Nation. We all appreciate him. He's one of Britain's finest. Let me tell you, he's one of their finest. And I know he's grown a beard and mustache, and I every now and again I'll tease him about it and say, what would your drill instructor from boot camp say about it? He's like, don't. He teases, he's like, don't you dare. He gets every time I see him, he gets on to me. you know. So I tease him about it because I've actually had the opportunity to see some of the stuff that the British Marine Corps goes through for their for their boot camp, and I have to say it's totally different than what I've seen from the United States. But these guys are squared away. Those drill instructors are squared away. They know their stuff. They know their stuff, and they are professional soldiers through and through. And wow, we just jumped to 26 likes. Thank you guys so very much. You know, you know, those guys are definitely squared away. Just awesome, awesome, awesome folks. And I have nothing but respect for the British Armed Services. They're just fine, fine, fine gentlemen. Um, I'm not sure if there's that many people, but I'm seeing all sorts of likes, just bing, 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 bing. And the counter is moving, and it is moving very quickly. I don't know what to say. 32, right now, and it is climbing. I'm not sure if the counter's broken. I don't know if there's that many people in the live. Um, which at some point that does bring to mind, I need to get back onto my shout outs to the armed services. And here in the United States, the armed services, and what I'm talking about is our military, they honestly don't, I mean, we give it lip service. We really do kind of give it lip service. Even here on YouTube, we give it lip service. And I like to dive into some of the history. I know for our urban survival, that I have kind of thought a great deal about this, and we're definitely looking at doing it. Um, from from Britain, I know there's I don't know if it's from the BBC or anything like that, but there's this particular video that I have seen. It's about 5 minutes long, where it shows what a soldier, one of the soldiers would have done for food in the trenches of World War One. And I thought about taking a shot at trying to repeat that same recipe in a live stream. I thought that would be really fun. And it was a corned beef stew, and I really thought it was neat looking. Oh, really? You're back to training next March? Oh my goodness. Ian, right on. Show them young bucks how it's done, right? And I thought about doing that particular corned beef stew and seeing if I could duplicate it and make it taste good with the same, as close to the same ingredients as they used in that particular video. I thought it would really, really be neat to do. And I know I'm going to have to corner you, Ian, and get a little bit of inside information. Because there's some particular things that they talked about in that video that I wasn't 100% sure on. And I know when I go to corner you on it, you'll be the one that might be able to help me out with that. Along with that, I've also got to take a look at what was also known as the British Iron Ration and try that out as well. For urban survival, that is definitely right up our alley there as well. Taking a look at some of those old recipes left over from the World Wars, get what the troops were cooking in the trenches. And I thought that would be really fun to do. And it would definitely fall into the lines of urban survival. So that is something that is definitely on the plate. Most definitely. And we will continue forward with urban survival. But right now, as it stands, urban survival, we're at a crossroads where, do we want to include as much history as possible? Because a lot of that history left over from the colonial America and from all the world wars that we've had. Now, there's so much information that could definitely be applied to today, including some of the things that we can keep on our shelf that the troops were, that GIs, doughboys, and Ivans were carrying around the world. I think that we could learn a great deal from that. So definitely looking forward to that. Adding that is to our repertoire. It's been an exciting road this year alone. Adding urban survival back, getting back to the original roots of what the channel was kind of doing. And that's been kind of a treat to kind of, because, I've had a little bit of time to learn, So that's kind of what's going on right now. So there we have it. So not a whole lot more to talk about from here other than, I just got to get my butt in gear and plant myself in front of a computer and continue editing content. So that's kind of the name of the game. All righty. So again, uploaded content for early tomorrow, along with some business stuff that I have to take care of. On myths or legend? Oh, myths or legends? Yes. There's a couple of them left over from the world wars that are definitely worth doing. We did a couple years ago. We dove into the urban legend on Polybius, and we talked about in that video. I'll have to send you the link to it, Ian. But there was talk about did we have the technology to do what was said about the video game cabinet Polybius? And this has been an urban legend on the internet for years, since like 1994, I think. It's been around as long as almost the internet that we know today. It's been around that long. And we talked about Telnet, and of course, that's been common knowledge since the 80s. Even though it was originally a military application, it was actually really neat how it came into being. And we talked about a lot of that stuff in that video. And it's all stuff that's been declassified anyway, so it was perfectly fine. So it was stuff that's been around since the late 70s, early 80s that we talked about in that video. And I think, I think you'll get a kick out of it, Ian. And I know you're a Star Trek fan like myself. I used actual ambient noise from the original Star Trek TV series, the original series TV show in the background. It's actually really neat how I did that. It's one of those videos, kind of one of those hidden gems on the channel. All right, so I need to get my butt in gear. I got to get some stuff taken care of before I got to call it a night. Because I got to get up bright and early and go into work for a couple hours, freeze my butt off doing some power washing. We got to get things ready for the winter. And through the winter, I will not be able to get the power washing done at work. It just isn't going to happen. What's going on? Breaking Insanity Cycle. You caught me. I'm just getting ready to wind it down for the night. I hope that you're doing very well. Oh, yeah, I know it's really, really early in the morning for you. I'm probably going to crawl back onto Fortnite. Power washed your house and hated it. That brings to mind our owner-operator, who they're just a really... Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, I'm glad you came in. I don't know if my counter is broken, but my likes jumped all the way up to 45. It's redonkulous. It just went berserk all at once. I don't know if it's broken or anything, but dang, I don't mind. 46, dang, we'll take it. We'll take it. It's just awesome time for, the Prince Magnum channel to, right now, because we are, again, getting close to breaking into monetization again for the second time in this channel's life. For those that do not know, the Prince Magnum channel at one time was fully monetized for about a year. And during the apocalypse, we lost that, and I said, I will get it back. And here we are now, staring down the gun, about to meet all the requirements. We are 540 hours away. That is literally how close we are now. So I'm excited about that. Continue to watch the playlist. They're there for a reason. So grab them, run with it, enjoy them, because there's still some of those hidden gems that you guys have yet to see, to really kind of see. So, all right, that brings us to the spot where I get to remind all of you, get out there and work on a project. I don't care what it is, just do something with yourselves. Remember, idle hands and a creative mind go together like oil and water. If you have a sweetheart, sweep them off their feet and do something special for them today. And as always, for every last one of you out there, if no one out there has told any of you that they love you today, Prince Magnum does. God bless you and have a happy 24. Thank you.